So we're here celebrating Lisa Vanderpump's
Yes.
new restaurant, Pump.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of her?
You know, I just watched Lisa on Housewives and like loved her and wanted her to be her friend. And then I met her, and when we were doing the first pilot episode for Hello Ross, I reached out to her and said, "Would you be a part of it?" And she said yes. And like then we met and we clicked and we fell in love.
Gotcha.
And then I had her when I guest hosted Chelsea. She was a guest, and the thing about her is she's like exactly like you want her to be. She's so fabulous. But she's also really like relatable and sweet and approachable.
Yeah, and she's smart. She's a savvy businesswoman too, right? Having so many different restaurants, businesses.
Absolutely, so many different restaurants, and I always go to Via Blanca in Beverly Hills because the salad's really good. And I know you're looking at me going like,
Are you still on that diet we've been talking about from like 2 years ago?
I'm always on a diet, but I never eat salad unless I go there.
So Pump will be a great location to have a date night. Give some tips to our viewers. What are some of the do's and don'ts when you're having a romantic date night?
Okay, do bring mints because if it's going to be romantic, you don't want to smell like what you just ate.
Okay.
Don't order like the onion thing because if you're going to get intimate, the mints can only do so much.
Okay.
And do go somewhere sort of where it can be like a scene, so there's not that much pressure, but there's a corner you can find if you want to just kind of focus.
Gotcha. Okay.
So pick a place, and that's why Pump is perfect because it's like that. You know, there are people here so much, but there's little corners, little nooks and crannies you can get in before you get in their nooks and crannies.
Have you been on like a really horrible date?
A really horrible date.
Here in Los Angeles, especially with all the crazies running around town?
In my early days, yeah, but my partner Salvador and I have been together for going on 6 years, so there's no horrible dates with us. There's just like watching TV in the man room now. That's what we do. That's the big
You guys
date
are
night.
homebodies. That's amazing.
We have the 3 dogs and like the chips I shouldn't be eating, and we're watching Shark Tank.
I love it.
It's
Learning
super
all
glamorous.
about investment and all the business stuff. Fabulous.
Exactly.
And Ross, congratulations on your talk show. It's a lot of fun. I know you're dying to book Solange and Beyonce. So if you could get Solange on your show, what would you ask her?
Solange, oh my God. For start, I mean, I would ask her, of course, if it's timely about this video because everyone wants to know what happened. Was it a misunderstanding? And then I just want to know what it's like living in the shadow of Beyonce. I feel like we all live in the shadow of Beyonce. I mean, I feel like I do. But she's directly there. She's at the base of that mountain. What is it like there? That's what I want to know.
You know what's going down with the elevator video? She was known as Beyonce's little sister. Now she's known as Beyonce's crazy little sister.
You know what, though? Here's the... Whether crazy or not, we are talking about Solange, and that is a good thing for her. Because let me tell you, yesterday, not so much. I'm just gonna say
Keep it real here, Ross Mathews. I love it.